Yo, what is good, guys? Let's go over the trade that I took yesterday, which was probably one of the best trades I've ever taken. I have almost finished doing the ICT 2022 mentorship, and I feel like that really deepened my market analysis and how I find bias and how I want to see the market moving for the day. So yesterday we had PPI, if I'm not mistaken, and at 8:30 market opened, and we formed this bullish SMT um, on the Nasdaq and S&P because S&P swept these lows. Let me show it for you guys here. S&P swept these lows for news candle, and well, the Nasdaq did not. So this was leading me to believe that we were going to be pretty bullish into the day, and also because we had been ripping for quite a bit during this week, so I wanted some bullish order flow to come in for today. So I waited because we had real good consolidation for the whole hour of pre-market open, then market opened, and we just spiked up to the upside. And then I wanted to see these Asian session buy side liquidity get swept, but I didn't really want to see this directly coming into after market open just because I wanted to be bullish and take longs. But what market did was sweeping these highs and creating an SMT at these highs because the S&P didn't sweep these. And then I was kind of looking for shorts after this just because we had been ripping so much, but then after this whole manipulation down, I thought this was too much of a down move, and then I scaled out in the 15-minute to see if market really wanted to rebalance some price, because this was kind of weird to see, just like sweep and then boom, instant reaction. So what I saw after the sweep, it was on the 5-minute, on the 15. What I saw in the 5-minute was just this whole consolidation move, internal sell side liquidity got swept, and then this fair value gap on the 5-minute. No, this fair value gap was on the 15-minute, which I highlighted here, and on the S&P we did the same. We swept these. So I just saw this as a manipulation move to rebalance price and then go higher, and that's what market gave us. So I scaled down into the 1-minute. And after this consolidation here, being swept, and tapping into this fair value gap, we got instant reaction to the upside. And of course, I waited for some displacement to the upside, which we got. And then from this low to this displacement high, we got this obvious bullish fair value gap, which we instantly retraced into. And that was my entry right away. I was not that confident in the beginning of this trade just because we had this fair value gap rebalancing for like quite a few minutes, and I was kind of scared this was just retrace into this and then just plummet down again to take down sell side liquidity of London session. But in the end, it played out really well when we ended up like coming up this fair value gap and invalidating it, and then retapping into this tapping into this fair value gap and then moving higher. I was pretty confident. Then I put my stop once we reached this high. I put my stop loss to break even, so zero risk, and I just let it run. I took my profits all the way up here because I thought that was a really solid take profit, but my initial like full take profit would have been up here, but still a really good trade up until here. A 1 to 2.5 risk to reward. Could have been a 1 to 4.5 risk to reward, but still the bias was solid. And this was my first trade where I really applied everything that I know right now and that I've learned recently. And if this was me of like 1 or 2 months ago, I would have taken this short straight away. But that didn't happen just because I wanted to read price action more carefully and see what the market does. Because months ago, I would really stick to my bias and stick to the liquidity being swept in the beginning and not looking at the overall picture, like only looking at the 1 minute. But then if you see here, the 50 minute looked pretty great yesterday. Um, just rebalancing this fair value gap right here. Boom, sweeping internal sell side and then just ripping. We also had this bullish SMT on the 1 hour. This was an SMT, in my opinion, it was just an SMT to rebalance price here and then move higher. So, and that's literally what happened. So that was a really nice trade, and I'll try to update more, just because I have a bit more time to trade right now and look more at the markets deeply. So that was a good one. I'll catch you guys in the next trade.